These images are not from a movie. They are of Air France Flight 8969 landing on the runway after being hijacked by hijackers, and how the hijackers were neutralized by the French National Gendarmerie. Algeria was in a state of civil war at the time of the hijacking. Airplanes flying to Algeria faced the possibility of missile attacks. As a result, on Air France flights to Algeria, the crew was made up entirely of people who volunteered for the route. Bernard Delemy, 51 years old, was the captain of the flight. Jean-Paul Borderie was co-pilot, and Alain Bossois was flight engineer. On December 24, 1994, at Houari Boumediene Airport in Algeria, 4 armed men boarded Air France Flight 8969, which was due to leave for Orly Airport in Paris at 11:15 a.m. And the reason why they were able to board the plane with their weapons without incident was that the men were dressed in Algerian presidential police uniforms. They were wearing blue uniforms with the Air Algerie logo. Initially, their presence did not cause any concern. 2 of the men began to examine passengers' passports. 1 entered the cockpit, and a 4th stood guard. One of the passengers, Zahida Kakachi, saw members of the Special Intervention Group, GIS, known as ninjas, outside the plane. When Kakachi saw the GIS men gathered outside the A300, she heard one of them say an Arabic word meaning tyrant in English. She then realized that the 4 men on board were terrorists. The 4 hijackers then explained that they were not policemen, but mujahideen trying to establish an Islamic state in Algeria. They had hijacked the plane because the national airline, Air France, was a symbol of France, which they saw as infidel foreign invaders, and their intention was to blow up the plane either over the Eiffel Tower or over the Tour Montparnasse in Paris. The hijackers had Kalashnikov automatic rifles, Uzi submachine guns, pistols, homemade grenades, and 2 10-packs of dynamite. After 39 hours from the start of the attack, the hijackers couldn't agree with authorities and decided to fly to Marseille to refuel instead of Paris, as the plane's auxiliary power unit had been running continuously during this time and the fuel level was not sufficient. The attackers were neutralized by a professional operation of the French Special Forces at Marseille-Provence Airport, where they landed for refueling, in a terrorist attack in which 3 innocent people were killed.